It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2025 happens the 11th through the 13th of June in beautiful Orlando. And with me to talk about Crestron and their presence is my buddy, Mr. Brad Hintze. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Tim. So good to see you as always.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You guys are in 2300, right smack dab in the front there. Can't miss it as you enter the main entrance there of InfoComm. You guys have had, obviously several different shows that we've done together over the years. We were just hanging out in Barcelona at InfoComm. But this time around, Brad, June, Orlando, InfoComm 2025, what will we find in the Crestron booth?
You will find some really great examples of an area of focus that we have been putting on as a business. And that is really around how do you enable organizations to share more information through content distribution? How do you enable better collaboration, whether it's through remote collaboration or in-person collaboration? And then how do you make a space super simple and easy to use? And that is through control. So we call that our 3 C's: content, control, and collaboration. We show really great examples of each of those things independently, but more importantly, what can you do when you bring all 3 of those together? So really great examples with One Beyond multi-camera systems, Automate VX, our updates to our control platform. Air Media has great new features that we're talking about, a new device, our Connect endpoint that enables wired and wireless, BYOD collaboration with Air Media. And then, of course, NVX and the new 384 with USB-C multi-inputs. So all kinds of great things on display in our booth.
You mentioned something there, Brad, and that's the 3 C's: the content, the control, and the collaboration. A number of organizations have probably one of those pieces. Some of them might have 2. They might, a small percentage might actually have all 3. But if you've got somebody that you're talking to, an AV manager in higher education or an IT director in corporate, how do you get them to deploy what in essence is a new ecosystem in their organization to have all 3 C's?
Well, I think that one thing that is clear is that all organizations have a need to solve that problem across all 3 C's. And what Crestron has been focused on for a long time is how do we meet those needs, but provide that through a variety of products. Because some rooms, you need kind of an all-in-one situation, right? Yeah. The Video Bar 70 is a really good way that we can bring that content and collaboration into a room, and controls embedded in that, so it's super simple to use. Other rooms really need the full complex solution because they're real complex problems to solve. And that's where those high impact spaces, multi-camera, full-blown control system, AV over IP system. So it really comes down to understanding all organizations need to solve these problems, pull apart what are you trying to solve within that room, who will be using that, and then assembling the right kind of products to help solve that. And you can only do that when you have a broad product catalog that can fit multiple needs, built on the technology platforms that provide all of the flexibility to bring these solutions together.
All right, very good. 2300 is where we'll find you, Brad, at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando. Not everybody's going to InfoComm, though, so if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything Crestron will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
Crestron.com, also Crestron.com on all of the socials. And then, of course, I will be posting a ton on all of the socials as well.
You need to actually check Brad out as well. Very interesting things, I'll put it that way. Thank you so much. Again, 2300 is where we'll find Brad, where we'll find Crestron. For AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also head to Orlando the 11th through the 13th of June for InfoComm 2025. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.